Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. As if today couldn't get any weirder, big news comes out about Dogecoin. Revenge of the Doge. So tonight, let's recap what has happened today, what's going on with Elon, and big news for Dogecoin. Let's talk about it. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. 2 streams every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And congratulations to myself, 300,000 subscribers. Things have been flying. And thanks to you guys made that happen. Hopefully, I'll get to 400,000, 500,000 in no time. All right. So let's do this. Again, a lot of people wondering what the hell is going on today. Today is such a weird one. All right. So starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin clawed its way back above 50,000. Yes, it got little scary, a little hairy. Went down again. I saw some whale alerts. People putting Bitcoin into BitMax or one of the derivative exchanges, trying to scare people out, just basically wrecking the leverage people. So Bitcoin fell down again to about 46.9, then started coming back up. So now we're above 50,000 once again. So Bitcoin is still not in full recovery mode, but at least we're in that 50,000 range, and that's very positive. But, of course, that's not the main story. Because if you go on CMC, you'll realize that Doge shot up to the moon. Actually, not that much, but it's much better now than before. It got as high as 50 cents, but Cardano is still holding strong. XRP starting to turn the corner. You got Polkadot that is still strong, and even ICP started going up, which is still a surprise that it's this high. I think this is using the total supply, not circulating supply, so I don't think it should be up here. But regardless, there's just a lot of weirdness going on with Doge. Is it legit? Is Dogecoin really becoming a mainstream big cap crypto? A top 5 crypto nonetheless. Let me remind you guys, it's sitting above Cardano right now. And it's right below Binance Coin. Is it here to stay? Is it legit? Is it no longer a meme token? Well, that's what it's looking like. So let's start with Elon. Of course, after his big, news or tweet or ruckus, whatever you want to call it, shenanigans, nonsense, insanity, whatever it is. So afterwards, he started tweeting a lot. So here's one. It's high time there was a carbon tax. No, it is high time there was a carbon tax. I don't even know what that means. All right, skipping through. To be clear, I strongly believe in crypto, but it can't drive a massive increase in fossil fuel use, especially coal. So again, I think he's misinformed. And there's a lot of articles that are coming out stating specifically that Elon knew about this. He knew about how Bitcoin mining, how it works, where it operated, what kind of power sources. So if he didn't and he jumped in, that makes him look even more foolish. But it's obvious that he knew, and he had to pivot. This morning, my video, I told you guys the exact reason why I think he had to do this is because he's trying to get some federal grants. He's trying to get some green energy federal grants that are worth billions. Okay, so I think this is his way of making sure that he gets it. So afterwards, this is just out of left field again. Working with Doge devs to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. Here's the thing, okay? In case you guys don't know, Dogecoin is not proof of stake. Dogecoin is proof of work, just like Bitcoin. It is merge mining with Litecoin, yes, but Litecoin is also proof of work. So his statement of working with a crypto project that uses 1/10 or less than 1% of the energy of Bitcoin, many thought that it would be a proof of stake project, something like Cardano or Nano. That's why Nano exploded. But he's still focusing on Doge, but he doesn't realize that Doge is also proof of work. It's not proof of stake. So if Doge gets bigger and bigger and bigger, guess what? The energy usage is still going to be the same. So again, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't think anyone explained this to Elon yet, that the way you mine Doge is basically the same way as Bitcoin. But still, working with devs to improve system transaction efficiency. So it seems like what he said about before, not what he said, the poll that he put out, like, do you want to see Dogecoin be accepted as a payment, for Teslas? I think that's coming. It's like there's no way that it's not coming. So pretty soon he will open it up and accept Doge, but will he keep it like Mark Cuban? Mark Cuban says he's keeping every Doge that he collects, he's not selling it, or is Elon going to sell it? Like every single one he gets, he could sell. I don't know. But this caused a whole lot of commotion. Pumped up Dogecoin above 50 cents. Now it's settled down a little bit, but still got a lot of people very, very excited. And that's not all. That's not all. There's just so much going on with Dogecoin right now. Then he tweeted this, don't panic. He should have tweeted this last night, okay? Like, he waited a full day. Now he lost millions and millions and millions of people's respect, mostly Bitcoiners, and even crypto people that just hate the fact that he can manipulate prices. But he's doing this now, which is still kind of late, right? Don't you think? Shouldn't he have posted this last night? I don't know why he waited a full day, but still. All right. So obviously Elon is still into crypto, still manipulating prices, you could argue, because he's still having effect. But that's not the only big news. No. Of course, Coinbase doesn't want to miss out on the action. They're really jealous that Robinhood and eToro and Gemini and everyone else is getting a Dogecoin action, but they are not. So the CEO says Dogecoin is coming. It is coming to Coinbase in 2 months. 2 months. Who knows if it's sooner? Maybe it's tomorrow. I don't know why it'll be so difficult to add. Gemini and others added it already, so it could be very, very soon. But he's like within 2 months. So obviously, we know that the Coinbase effect has a price on any coin that they list. So people are anticipating this. So as this event builds up, you know what? It could definitely drive things higher, right? So you got Elon that's supposedly talking to Dogecoin devs to make it better. And you have Coinbase coming out saying, we're going to be adding Dogecoin pretty soon. So you could see 2 big pieces of news. Pretty big. And Coinbase's CFO went on Mad Money. Lisa Haas. And she was asked about Coinbase and just everything that they're going through, right? And of course, Jim asked her about Doge. Should investors take Dogecoin seriously? Well, to quote, we leave that to the decision of our users. We are a platform. We want to offer all assets that meet our listing standards, and we hope to be the place where you can come and trade anything that you want to trade. This is not the case today. We are slow. We need to add more assets. We're making big improvements to improve the speed of our asset addition, but clearly the market is speaking. So basically, she's saying Coinbase will add anything that people want. We don't care. We don't care if it's a serious coin or not. If people are asking for it, we're going to add it. That's basically how I took that, right? And who knows? Who knows what else is going to be added on Coinbase in the future? If maybe Shiba's coming, or maybe SafeMoon is coming, or whatever. I don't know. Coinbase is basically making it clear that we're not judging anything. As long as it meets our listing standards, which I don't know what it is, and people are asking for it, we're going to add it. Okay, that's what it sounds like. But Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully their standards are high so that we don't see all these stupid meme coins get added for no apparent reason other than people are pumping them, right? So hopefully that's not the case. But again, you got more Dogecoin news. And then I found a few other things, toppings on the cake. Goldman Sachs executive reportedly resigns after making millions investing in Dogecoin. I think a lot of people can relate to this. A lot of people made a lot of money recently. So here's a managing director at Goldman Sachs in the UK has resigned from it. He was in charge of I forgot what he was in charge of. Yeah, but anyways, I don't know what he was in charge of, but he is someone that basically he became a millionaire within 2 months. We know Dogecoin went up a ton in 2 months. So he probably put in 100,000, 200,000 or whatever, and that turned into a few million, and now he's a full-blown Dogecoin millionaire and trader. So of course, this is still happening. A lot of people are becoming Dogecoin millionaires. Even bank executives. Yes, even bank executives are making millions off Dogecoin. All right, what else is there? Some people think that Dogecoin does not have devs, that it's just running and there's no one managing. Well, that's not true. So one of the co-founder, Billy Marcus, says that Dogecoin is one of the most secure coins ever in history because 7 years ago, it's been around for 7 years, it decided to adopt this new AUX proof of work mining algorithm, which was suggested by Charlie Lee, none other than Charlie Lee. So Dogecoin now shares, it has merged mining with Litecoin network, and it is one of the safest ever. And according to him, you know what? It's not broken. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in the top 5. It wouldn't be on top 5 on CMC. So there are devs. There are open source devs. I mean, I think they're volunteer devs, but still, there are devs. And look at this. Look at this. Dogecoin to get DevOps support via dogelabs.io, which will be responsible for expanding projects that's going to be built on top of Dogecoin's network. So if you thought Dogecoin had no purpose at all, there are teams being assembled right now that will bring layer 2 solutions or other dApps that could be used on Dogecoin network, and that obviously will be using Dogecoin, right? So you could see Dogecoin is starting to evolve. It's starting to evolve. So is it still a meme coin? Yes. Did it start out as a joke? Yes. But it's not going to go away. Elon keeps supporting it. You know that Tesla's going to add Dogecoin soon. That's for sure. Mark Cuban has it, loves it. Newegg added him, and you know there's others that follow. And now you have Coinbase, one of the biggest exchanges, the biggest exchange in the United States. It's going to be adding, and you have new dev support that's coming. That's going to be building dApps on top of Dogecoin network. So Dogecoin is really becoming legit. People will not like it. Still will refuse to believe that it should be in the top 5, which is really, it's just mind-boggling that it could be this high. I mean, I've been in crypto for a long time. Dogecoin was always ignored. It was sub pennies. It wasn't even close to a penny. And within 4 years' time, it went from sub pennies to 50 cents. Like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of percent within such a short amount of time. It really did make a lot of new millionaires. A lot of new millionaires. So is it becoming legit? It's looking like it wants to. So I guess this is why I labeled it Revenge of the Doge. Big news. Don't sleep on Dogecoin. Before I do have a few other stuff, but I noticed there's a few super chats I'm missing because I'm just rambling on. Do you think Doge pumped exactly 24 hours after the dump? No, it pumped because of Elon. That's exactly why. Bitcoin assumes 707 kilowatt per hour compared to Doge. That's because Doge is not as big as Bitcoin. If Doge becomes as big as Bitcoin, then it will take the same amount of energy usage Come on, think about it. It's using proof of work. It's not going to use less energy if it was equally as big, Mr. Cash. All right. Now, I think that's pretty much it for Doge. Now, I before in Q&A, I have to talk about a few things with in regards to my sponsors. Number one is iTrustCapital. And they're focused on 401k and IRA trading of crypto. And it's more important than ever because if you're the type that does not want to pay taxes, capital gains taxes, you better watch out. So you either have to do it with your 401k and pay taxes when you retire, or open a Roth IRA account and trade crypto with it, or you better watch out because now the IRS says they will seize your crypto if you can't pay your back taxes. So if you thought that they can't seize your crypto, think again. So the IRS is very, very, very serious now. I mean, they want to cut. They want their piece. They know a lot of people, including guys like this, that made millions of dollars through crypto, and they want a piece. So be careful. Even if you're not using iTrustCapital, be careful. File your taxes. Do it right. Do it legit, because they could go back 5 years, and if they catch you not paying any of it, you could be in some serious trouble. So be careful. But if you wanted to use iTrustCapital, please do so. My affiliate link is in the description of this video. And also, for those of you guys that don't like to trade, you just want to make stable income, okay? You have a whole bunch of Bitcoin or Ethereum or even Litecoin or Chainlink or stable coins, and you're just sick of trading all the time and you don't know what to do with it. Well, then you know what? You could put into BlockFi, right? You could earn a good amount of interest right now, and you get a bonus. You get a bonus. Why not? Put it into BlockFi. They utilize custody services that are fully insured, and you get a bonus for depositing. And right now, they have an offer going on where you can earn up to 10% APY on your stable coins, among others. But stable coins specifically right now, up until July 31st, you get 10%, which is not bad. So again, if you have a whole bunch of crypto you're not using, you want to just make some passive income from just leaving it there, well, check out BlockFi. Their URL is also in the description. All right, so that's it. That's it. Now, let's do some Q&A. All right, scrolling up here. China ever goes, Krager asks, is China ever going to unban crypto? Of course, it will. They're already testing out their digital currency, digital yuan. So when they have that, fully operational, of course they're going to unban crypto. They're probably going to make it so that the citizens can only buy in to Chinese-based companies, right? Chinese-based crypto companies like VeChain. So yeah, that's coming. That's just like right around the corner. Do not buy the test token. It was just a test. What are you talking about, Bears? I have no idea what you're talking about. When ADA and DOT takes off, do you think ETH-based projects will fail or migrate fail? I mean, we're seeing that already. A lot of them have decided to move to different chains or second layer solutions. Polkadot and ADA, they're not the same. They're not EVM compatible, so it's harder for Dapps to move to them. I mean, there are bridges, but it's not the same. EVM compatible chains are like Binance Smart Chain. It's really easy to move to it. You don't really need to do much, right? But if you're just programming on, say, DOT or ADA or Solana, you need to redo your whole thing. So it's already happening. What do you think about Bitcoin Cash and its upcoming update? I care less. Bitcoin Cash just distracts people from the real Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin. So, yeah. Do you factor in capital gains when you take profit, like your number one rule? For me, right now, I don't factor that in. I think taking profits is still smart, regardless if you have to pay taxes, because it's better to make a profit and take tax than basically not make a profit. So think about it that way, right? So I still think taking profits is important. I mean, for me, I've been in it for so long. I've been riding it out, honestly. I really have not been taking profits. So when I say that, it's for you guys that are newcomers, that you're coming in. Let's say you get into Dogecoin, you made $10,000. You should lock a lot of that in. You should take some off the table. Ride it out with house's money. Okay? Yes, you might be taxed on it, but still, you lock that in case it comes down. You're okay. So, it's never a bad thing, especially if you're really new. You haven't really experienced some of these big downturns. If you thought today was a downturn, think again. This is not a downturn. This was a simple, small little hiccup. Some downturns are 30, 40% downs, okay, which we really haven't experienced a lot of recently. But trust me, if you lived through 18, 19, 20, yeah, you would have been hardened by them. What do you think about reserve rights? Kind of neutral on them. Yeah, I'd just say neutral. I don't know what else to say about them. They're basically Aave for B2B, ERSDL. Okay. There's a lot. Like peer-to-peer lending, they're coming back. Aave, before they were rebranded, they were called Ethlend, and they were P2P. And then they decided to kind of redo themselves into Aave. So P2P lending is coming back. It could work. It's more or less you set your own terms and stuff like that. So if they're like that, it could work. Dash is a top 50 coin on CMC, 4x from all-time high, solid buy. That kind of shows you. The fact that they're still so off from all-time highs means that they kind of lost their momentum. And, I heard they were big in Argentina. I don't know if that's true. If anyone's in Argentina can, kind of chime in on that. But they're also, semi-privacy coin. And I think that's going to be hard for them to get listed in, especially US-based exchanges. XLM, I think it's looking like it could make big moves. It could. Broke out a 600 plus day range. Ooh. That's tough. XLM, I mean, it's one of those that just keeps hanging around. Jeff McCaleb, he left Ripple, went to XLM, kind of made it the same way, a little bit different. It is inflationary. He's been doing a lot of more giveaways and stuff like that. Supposedly he's working with Ukraine to come out with their own, CBCD. No, CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. But that's about it. I don't know what else is going on with the XLM. It could be moving up. It more or less moves when Ripple moves. I find when Ripple moves, seller moves. Today may be an exception where it did go up more than Ripple, but usually the two go hand in hand. Chances of the Harmony 1 pumping soon. Yeah, they've been stacking for a long time. So I do think their turn could be around the corner. Craig asked, do you think this BTC drama online is FUD to lower the BTC price so that whales could buy? Or maybe Elon wants to buy more. I don't know. There's a lot of guesses right now. This FUD is not natural. This is artificial. One way or another, it's artificial. Either the board pressured Elon, or they've been planning this all along because they knew they were not going to get their government grants and they need to do something. Maybe they got a heads up like they were going to deny it unless they did this. Or, I don't know, he wants to buy back in, or some other people are telling him to do it to cause FUD so they could buy. I don't know. It's not very natural. And it's a statement that Tesla themselves should have come out with, not Elon tweeting it. It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, it is what it is. So you guys just take advantage, right? You take advantage when things are low, when there's a buying opportunity, when things are bargain, take advantage. This is not the first time Bitcoin and overall market have experienced FUD. There's been many, many times where FUD has happened, and every single time Bitcoin survives and continues higher. So that's the thing to remember. The top is not in. Elon did not cause the new bear market. So there's a lot more room to grow. Do you think we should be looking at, should we be looking to keep promising big caps at this moment? Just in case BTC goes a lot lower, small mid caps will get hit more. Big caps right now are awesome. Awesome. I think you guys noticed that big caps are actually holding stronger than Bitcoin. That doesn't come very often. That's usually what happens in altcoin season, which we are. We are in altcoin season right now. So the fact that Bitcoin went down and you still have, look at all these big caps in the green. So right now, having big caps and a lot of it is actually a really smart move. What do you think about TrueBit? Stan, I have no comment about TrueBit. I have no comment. I just know that either you or someone else that keeps asking about it, and I've looked at them and I don't remember anything that stands out. Been in crypto since January, looking to buy up and coming projects. Thoughts on HGET? I looked at this before. It's part of Solana ecosystem. No, it's part of Terra. I think it's part of Terra. No, it's part of Solana. I take that back. When I see Alameda Research, I know it's part of Solana because they invest in everything. It's part of Chromia. Okay, yes. Chromia has My Neighbor Alice as their gaming play, and then they also came out with Hedgeit. And I forgot what Hedgeit is. Something to do with DeFi, but decentralized options. You pay the smallest amount of premium to secure your... Okay, so there are options play. Okay. That's not something I'm interested in, but they are Dapps from Chrome on top of the Chromia blockchain, created by the same founders, and they're backed by Alameda. So I don't know what project that is. What do you think about great projects like Chile's that just sit and go sideways for months, holding these while ADA jump hurts? How do you navigate? That's why you diversify. That's why you don't try to jump from one to another to another. That's why you spread out. You know, you follow the 50-25-25 rule, but you still have all these like big caps and mid caps and small caps so that your portfolio gets carried. So you don't have to chase the gains. Remember, let the gains come to you. Let the gains come to you. Quick TA on LTC, still bullish, revisiting. Yeah, I mean, obviously it came down because of what has happened with Bitcoin, but still, it does look like it wants to break out of that dominance, the Bitcoin dominance, and it wants to move up. But obviously right now you're not seeing it because the market got affected, but wait until it comes back. You think Litecoin has a chance at 2x? Yeah, I think so. Because I think everything else has way more chance at 2x. I think Litecoin will also at least 2x. Thoughts on Engine? Hasn't been looking good for 30 days. Yeah, because Engine is associated with NFTs. Okay, NFTs right now are pretty weak. You could see 7 days, pretty much everything in red. That's because there's just oversaturation of NFTs right now. Everything is in DeFi. DeFi is starting to get very, very hot again. But I do think the trend will come back, especially the stronger, the leaders, the ones with licensing. I think they're going to be very well. And Engine is one of them. RNX token, bring real life, usable RFID, Doge, carpets. RNX Yearn Classic Finance? What is this? Merge NFT and DeFi, build on supervision. Okay, deflationary and based on following principles. So they mentioned deflationary like twice within the same paragraph. So I'm going to say no. Because they're trying too hard to make you think that it's going to go up because it's deflationary. AMP, I do like a lot. There's a lot of AMP supporter. I always get asked about AMP. They're doing fine. They're doing fine. And I covered them when they were way, way lower. When the economy opens up, which it is, There's going to be a lot more people shopping. They're going to utilize the Flexa app, which utilizes the AMP. So things are looking pretty good. Pretty good for AMP. HBAR top gainer today with energy costs and transactions, no brainer. Google partnered with SpaceX today. Google is a council member. Okay. If you say so. I don't know if HBAR is a top gainer though. I think, what is it? There was one that's higher. Nano was higher. But it's off page 1, so you don't see that. But this is, yes, a lot of people start speculating on proof of stake kind of, coins like Hashgraph. But I don't see it. Is BlockFi safe? Can my mom put her cash into it? Feel secure? Not cash, crypto. But yeah, they're as safe as they come. In terms of these, lending companies, BlockFi is the biggest. Your thoughts on BCH? No, I don't like BCH. It's a money grab project. Contentious fork caused by Roger. I don't like it at all. You think Elon's actions are actually beneficial to crypto long term? I don't know. Right now, it seemed like no. Right? Flip-flopping on Bitcoin and continuously pumping Doge. I mean, you could argue it's good for Doge, and he's driving use case for Doge, but what he's doing right now, causing a lot of fun with Bitcoin, he's misinformed, and it's not good. It's not good what he's doing. He's lost a lot of followers, for sure. I know a lot of people canceled their Cybertruck and Model S orders because of it. Elon coin, no, that's just another meme coin. Should I go all in on Save Moon, Safer Moon, or Safest Moon? I think you should go with the safest one. Safest Moon. Dapps Finance. On Binance. Swap your stable coins at the best rate. Okay. So they're like Curve for BSC. Because it's stable coins, I don't know if it's not that appealing. Just like Curve doesn't really move on Ethereum, I don't know if Dapps is going to either because it's stable coins. Mochi Swap, well, I hear good things about it on Harmony. Bab, I forgot. Were they the charity thing? Yeah, I think they were the charity thing. I think charity stuff in crypto is all money grab. They're not intended for charity, so no. Injective protocol, they're going to be weak. They're going to be weak because there's so many in this space now. To create synthetics and to trade synthetics, and there's just a whole bunch out there. So Injective, they were kind of the first, but kind of lost traction because there's so many. Cartesi recovered quick, super high on Coinbase. Yeah, they were a surprise addition. Like a relatively small cap got added, they pumped up huge, but they're still 400, 500 million. I think there's some sort of layer 2 for Dapps. It seems like I thought at first they were Oracle, but looking at them, they're more like a layer 2 kind of play. All right, anything else? Can you check? Pi Network mining through iPhone, that's just a scam. That's, Electronum before tried that. No one wants to mine through their phone. And even if you do, it's just a marketing ploy. You're not getting anything from it. Thoughts on marketing reacting to stupid tweets? Twitter has been hacked many times. Crypto YouTubers should do something to educate. Like what? Besides, if they're hacked, if Elon tweets something out, there's nothing you could do, right? He has just so much demand. Don't expect crypto YouTubers to like fully educate everyone in the world simultaneously. There's many things I talk about, but not everyone tunes in at the same time. They miss it and stuff like that. So you can't put that on crypto YouTubers. When arguing against Elon, everyone just points fingers at other industries. What about crypto, though? Where's the complete data sheet that shows the percent of mining is green. There's a lot. There's a lot of studies out there. Go look for it. Anthony Pompliano said that he has a ton. He has a ton. Ask him. There is a lot. So, and why not point fingers at other industries? The data sheets on other industries are much worse. So why can you say, oh, don't point fingers over there, but you can point finger here? That's what doesn't make any sense. People argue, what about flying rockets into space? You know, how devastating that is. The carbon emissions is enormous. What about digging tunnels? Yeah, those are not energy like EV driven, okay? They're not electric driven. They're propulsion, or they use gas or use some kind of fossil fuel. So I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to hate on Elon. I actually think he's a good guy. I think the stuff he's doing is pretty innovative. I just think the way he's doing what he's doing now, controlling like the crypto market with his tweets, I just don't like that. However, why would someone purchase depreciating assets such as a car with depreciating assets such as Bitcoin? Some people have a lot of Bitcoin to spend, you know? You never know. There's a lot of Bitcoin millionaires and multimillionaires and billionaires out there that may want to spend it. Stan, I've looked at Zero Exchange before. One of the first multi-dex platforms. Yes, I've seen it. They have a nifty terminal and a nifty app, right? But again, unless they have a ton of people starting utilizing them, and they give a good use case for their token, why you need to actually have their token, they're not going to get big. And DEXs overall, just, they don't really get the love that centralized exchanges do. It's turning. Obviously, AMMs are very popular, but AMMs draw people in because they're ridiculously high rates for staking the liquidity pools. That's the reason why they're shooting up. So DEXs, swap plays, they don't really jump because people use them and like, okay, it's not that I don't know. I guess there's not that many reasons to, I guess, utilize the coin. Let's just put it that way. Tyrone, thank you. Steve, thank you. All right. I think that's it. I'll let you guys go. Bitcoin, unfortunately, fell down below 50,000 again. Okay. Let's hope it does recover tomorrow. Now, it has broken through this 48.7 many times, but if it does come down again and bounces off like this, that would be very positive. If we could hold through here, then you know what? We have a really good chance to recover. Right now, like this morning, I showcased, Wall Street really hammering Bitcoin-related companies. Like Coinbase got hammered today. MicroStrategy got hammered today. Riot, Mara, the mining companies got hammered today. Tesla even got hammered today. So there's a collective effort right now to try to bring down Bitcoin because there's this narrative that they can jump on, that Bitcoin is utilizing dirty energy, coal mining plants, and this and that, and it's just really bad because this is the only thing they can hang on to. But with that said, this will pass. Bitcoin will recover, and this is a buying opportunity. This is the best way to look at it. It's a buying opportunity. And several altcoins, they're actually doing very, very well. They're actually doing very, very well, but there are bargains to be had. So we will get through this. So stay strong. Don't panic sell. If you have the opportunity, dollar cost average and hold them. That's simply it. I think VeChain is a good price. Big possibly upside. Yup. Yeah, I've been saying that for a while, Os. All right, guys. Have a good night. So smash the like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.